Yeah, now, it's interesting, actually, because we're moving on to what we were just touching on there. There's some great food in this country, but the nation's also struggling with an obesity crisis. And with that comes added pressure on the NHS and our emergency services.
So Joe's been to find out how they're adapting to cope with it.
30-year-old Gavin weighs 33 stone.
Hi, Gavin.
He's been more or less confined to his flat for the last 4 years.
I don't leave the flat unless it's a hospital appointment. I hate it, absolutely hate it, because I prefer to be independent.
Today, this patient transport team are escorting Gavin to a hospital appointment where he'll learn if he's lost enough weight to undergo weight loss surgery.
It's the bit I struggle with the most. The last thing I want to do is walking downstairs and end up falling on one of them or something like that.
Can you just stop?
Because they have to go backwards downstairs to support me. And for me to fall on one of them, it could do me and them serious damage.
Over 1,000 NHS staff have been injured while caring for obese patients in the past 5 years.
It's mainly in the last 5 to 10 years that we're seeing more bariatric patients. In the past, I have injured my back. I wouldn't be surprised if most ambulance crews have got lower back injuries, some have had it or have got it.
In the past decade, there has been a tenfold rise in obesity-related admissions, with ambulance trusts spending at least £1.3 million on hundreds of reinforced vehicles. Moving patients like Gavin requires specialist training.
Well, now, the understanding that more and more people are becoming bariatric, that we are getting better training and better equipment to take us and help us.
I'd be more anxious about coming into the transport than I would for the appointment if I knew that I wasn't trained. So, no, that's a great weight off my mind.
Situations like Gavin's often require support from more than one emergency team.
The fire service often plays a crucial role when it comes to emergencies involving severely overweight or bariatric patients. And today I'm here to see their latest bit of kit, helping them prepare for these supersized rescues.
And this is it. Barry, a 25-stone bariatric mannequin, costing over £4,000. Station manager Gary Welsh is one of the first in the country to include it in training for his crew.
So the purpose of buying this mannequin was to kind of reflect the trend that bariatric patients are increasing, and we are going to more. What he's going to do is provide us an opportunity to train with a mannequin that's realistic weight, but also size, which enables you to practice long before you get called up in the early hours of the morning to someone's house when they're in real urgent need of you to get them out.
The number of bariatric rescues carried out by the fire service has increased by a third in the 3 years up to 2016. Today's training will prepare these firefighters for a variety of situations.
Wow, it had never occurred to me so many people would be involved in an exercise like this. And this is a crucial problem. It's a very common problem. It's a door. I mean, the mannequin only just fits through a door, let alone 7 people around it. So this is what they call a pinch point.
Excellent, really good, well done, good.
And this is where they've got to be so careful not to drop the mannequin or the casualty, but also that they're not reaching through and injuring themselves. Barry's left the room.
But it's not just doorways. The crew are trained on safely moving Barry through hallways and into a seated position.
Can you imagine if you are the person being rescued here, that you have to put all your trust in this crew? Have you seen an increase in call-outs to bariatric patients?
Yeah, certainly we are.
We had an RTC, road traffic collision on the M1, which involved an articulated truck, and it went off the embankment, and the driver was, I think he was about 22 stone. We had to support one of our own stretchers with 2 ladders that were all strapped together to support and strengthen it.
Incredible, so a stretcher but supported by a couple of ladders.
Clearly that was before we had all of the training equipment that we do now as well.
So he's a good member of the team then?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Has he bought you a drink yet?
Not yet.
Oh,
no.
Barry. So thanks to Barry the mannequin and the training here, the crews have hands-on experience to help them prepare for real-life call-outs to people just like Gavin.
I've just left the dietitian appointment. In 10 weeks, I've lost just under a stone. I'm now just waiting on the phone call for surgery. I've finally got light at the end of the tunnel. It's been a long journey, and I'm a bit emotional.
The transport team use a piece of equipment called a stair climber to get Gavin home.
I am massively grateful to everybody from the transport service. They've been absolutely fantastic. My aim is to not have to use them. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Now, all good.
I'm sure that will have taken lots of people by surprise there. But of course, we wish Gavin all the very best with his weight loss. And we're going to talk diet now, because as far as MasterChef The Professionals is concerned, we've been seeing